The following is entitled A Masonic Christmas Poem, which Square and Compass discovered at the Grand Lodge of Manitoba website. The link to the poem is included in the description to this video. The poem is noted as being researched by Worshipful Brother Weavers, but the poem itself has no author attached to it. If anybody listening to this knows of the author or where I can find the author, please leave a comment or contact Square and Compass through info@squareandcompass.ca. And with that, a Masonic Christmas poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas at Freemason's Hall, where the lodge was busy and the orders were tall. Reams from Grand Lodge, a notice of motion, a ballot or two, and a pause for devotion. 2 brethren departed of the months gone before, plus a candidate who would soon walk the floor. Our own Junior Warden, when facing the crunch, said, "Let's call off and all go for lunch." The master replied, as masters all do, intoned in a voice reserved for the few, "Before we partake of fellowship there is a summons to be read and a ballot to clear." Not to mention the candidate quaking with dread at the stories of whether the goat has been fed. The master exhorting the brethren to work, with a firm grip on the gavel, turned with a jerk. To the secretary, putting shine to each lens, polishing both to a luster, and reached for his pens. "It's half past the hour," the master then winced at the stuff left to do, and remained unconvinced that the evening would go as smoothly as hoped, since he'd gone to the trouble of feeding the goat. Though the ballot's behind us and notice is gone, Grand Lodge is finished, but the work still goes on. The inner guard knew, as the Tyler did too, that knock, knock, knock was the right thing to do. Side benchers slept soundly and were only stirred when a crack of the candidate's knuckles were heard. The slight groan that penetrated lips pursed appeared to the deacon as just a light curse. Onward they travel, the guide and the man, seeking truth and enlightenment wherever they can. The secrets were given, the grip and the token. Obligations were offered, the words then were spoken. Though never once was one heard to gloat, as the entered apprentice never did meet the goat. The evening now ended, the candidate clear. Junior Warden entreats from south us to hear the oath we look forward to right from the start. Happy to meet and sorry to part. Christmas had come to the members that night, as men came together under the light, giving freely of time as a labor of love, as they bent to the task of the Most High above. 2 stewards, 2 deacons, the Tyler and guard, the wardens, the master, who all work so hard. 2 past masters steady, side benchers 2, 2 treasurer, chaplain, the director of ceremonies who help carry the lodge year in and year out. To your family extended, a warm Christmas time. Thank the great architect of the universe, we've run out of rhyme. From Square and Compass at the Windsor Masonic Temple, we wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.